Hey everybody, welcome back to our new construction series. This is episode 2. Vickie, tell them what it's going to be about.
This is going to be about the top 5 things you need to watch out for when you're building new construction.
So let's get started. Hey everybody, it is Chris Vallee.
And I'm Vickie Hogan with the Vallee team.
So let's get right into it. Number 1 on our top 5 things is going to be you have to read the contract. Be sure to get with your realtor and go through every page and understand what is in that contract before you sign it, because the contracts are in the builder's favor.
Yes, these contracts have a little protection for you and a lot of protection for the builder.
So communication is key. Anytime you want to make a change or you think there's something different or you talk about something verbally with the builder, be sure to get it in writing.
Put it in writing.
That's right. So number 2 is very important. It is your builder deposit. We sometimes refer to it as earnest money, but a builder calls it a builder deposit. Tell them about it, Vickie.
Well, your builder will always take a deposit up front and typically non-refundable once you give that to them. They'll also need deposits for other upgrades that you will add. So this number can get quite high. So know what you're getting.
Yes. Again, be sure to read the contract and understand that once you write a check and give it to that builder, there's a lot of ways that that money will end up with them and not be returned back to you. That brings us to number 3, which is upgrades and additions. This is the fun part of the process, right, Vickie?
Yes.
It is where you get to go through and the builder has different options for you that you could pick out as far as lighting packages, countertops, paint colors, all the fun stuff about making the home unique and custom to you. What else can you say about it, Vickie?
Well, typically you'll have a meeting at the Builder's Design Center or Sales Center to make your color selections. That way you'll be able to put your home together exactly the way that you want it with the finishes that you want.
Yes, just be sure to watch out what your budget is on these things because it can add up fast.
Also know when you are at your design center appointment, be prepared to bring a check. Typically builder is going to want anywhere between a 50% to 100% deposit on anything that you add at that appointment.
They don't like to make changes, but some builders will allow changes, but there's typically an additional fee for that, and it is always subject to their approval. So be sure to get everything right you can up front to where you're not making a lot of changes going forward.
Yes, and builders don't like to reinvent the wheel every time they build a home.
Now we're on to number 4, which is proper building incentives.
Yes, builders oftentimes offer buyers incentives in order for them to buy their home. Typically, a builder has their own mortgage company. They either own their own mortgage company or they have a relationship with another mortgage company. Just please be aware that any incentives they give you are going to be tied into you using their preferred lender.
Yes, by law, you're allowed to choose any lender you want, but if you want to get their builder incentives, you need to use their lender. We are down to our last step, which is step number 5, which is choosing the proper lot location in the neighborhood. What can we tell them about it, Vickie?
Oh, several things, Chris. You always want to know is what's going to be built in front of you, what's going to be built behind you. If there's raw land behind you, it's not going to be raw land forever. So find out what's going to be there, even if you have to go to the county to find out what's going to be there.
Yeah, you want to look for things like, are there landfills in the area? Is there other construction going on? Is there commercial property? This house we're at right now has a major road right over here. So there's a lot of things you want to check out when you're picking out the lot in the neighborhood.
You also want to be aware of the steepness of the lot. You want a driveway that's going to be nice and flat.
So like this one.
Yeah, so if you look at a lot that already the dirt sits 5 or 6 feet above the curb, you're probably going to have a pretty steep driveway. As in real estate, location is always most important. You've heard location, location, location,
yes.
Right? Well, if you're relaxing on your back deck, you may not want to hear the noise of a road like this behind you.
Yeah. Lot location is so crucial to your happiness. So when you're looking on the map of the subdivision, you want to try to get a lot that's in a cul-de-sac or one that backs up to trees and not other houses. It is crucial to picking the lot that you're going to live in for a long time.
Or in the back of the neighborhood where you're not going to have a lot of drive-by traffic.
Yes. Okay guys, that was our top 5 things to look out for when purchasing a new construction home. As always, we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear your feedback below. Give us your comments. We'd love to bring you future content. Vickie, you got anything for them?
Yeah, just remember that we just gave you 5 reasons today. There are a lot of things to be looking for when you're purchasing a new home. So call an expert. You can call us at the Vallee team at 678-804-2800.
See you guys soon.